Part 6. The Origin of the Moon. The Universe is Revealing All Mysteries. Based on archaeological data, combining quantum codes, physical analysis of celestial bodies, connect all evidence in the solar system, we have calculated and discovered the origin of the Moon. The process of the Moon being locked in motion with the Earth. Based on evidence, analyze and calculate velocities, distances, forces. We discovered the process by which the Moon's motion is locked. Based on archaeological data, shows that it happened about 53 million years ago. The details as follows. Geological analysis of the gray areas on the Moon in the Southeast Asian region on Earth. We see a match as follows. A. The entire gray area on the Moon is a bedrock of solid basalt. 5 to 8 kilometers deep. See many meteorite craters, but the regolith dust, rocks and soil have disappeared. A circular area, 1,200 kilometers wide and 5 to 8 kilometers deep. Surrounded by mountain ranges, with traces of being cut by flowing water. Direction from the center outwards. This circle has a 650 kilometers wide clean zone, extending more than 2,000 kilometers outwards. On Earth, the Southeast Asian region appears in the ocean, not a tectonic plate. It has a geological structure that is completely different from the rest of the Earth. With an area in the ocean of 2,800 and 4,200 kilometers. Nearly as the size of the gray area of the Moon. It has the volcanic belt and regolith dust belt surrounding. Extends across the equator at 26.5 degrees. Matching the Moon's angle to Earth of 18.5 to 28.5 degrees. This regolith dust is a characteristic type of lunar dust that Apollo collected samples of. Notice all the matches, and it is exactly as calculated in physics as follows. A. Before that, the Moon was in orbit between Venus and Earth, with a higher velocity than Earth. As its orbit approaches, it was pulled in by gravity, and a collision occurred in Southeast Asia. At that time, it was the ocean. Combining velocity, inertia, and the two spheres, causes the Moon to roll on the Earth about 2,400 kilometers in 4 minutes. Then, inertia causes it to leave the Earth, while gravity continuously pulls it back. Finally, this creates a lock on the Moon's motion. All is calculated using physics. The collision and rolling cracked the Earth's surface, forming the Southeast Asian volcanic belt. Extends across the equator at 26.5 degrees. At the same time, regolith dust fell, forming a thick layer along the belt. At its final point, upon leaving Earth, it left behind a crater, 500 kilometers wide, which is the Banda Sea today. Strong gravitational force of Earth has pulled down all soil, rocks and regolith dust on the Moon's collision and rolling zone. Only remain the bedrock of solid basalt that look gray color. Estimated this amount of soil, rocks and regolith dust is equal to the area of Southeast Asia in the ocean. Time of collision, based on a lot of data and evidence as follow. A. The regolith dust belt in Southeast Asia was formed 52 to 53 million years ago. B. The thin layer of regolith dust on the gray areas of the Moon is 52 to 53 million years old. It was sampled by Apollo. C. Marine fossils have been found on continents and high mountains near Southeast Asia. Are 50 to 54 million years old. Now we have evidence of its origin. The cause is that the collision on the ocean pushed a lot of water and marine life up there. D. Earth's temperature is rising abnormally around 53 to 56 million years ago. The Moon is Earth's younger sibling. Based on parts 2 and 3, the Moon was born from the Sun, similar to Earth. Based on NASA data, the age of lunar rocks is younger than that of Earth by 30 million years. The universe is revealing all mysteries. Anyone who can apply quantum code, combine with deep physical thinking, will be able to decode all mysteries and explain all phenomena in the universe using real physics, without needing abstract hypotheses anymore. Much of the physics data and new discoveries above. Scientific community can verify the facts. See the next part in the separate publication. Holding the quantum code. Nothing is mysterious anymore. Send email. I will decode all the mysteries of science.